Aries, welcome back to the channel. Monica Liu here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading for the month of November. This is going to be a super general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, I will be providing a link in the description box for the extended. Now, I know I haven't done the extendeds for quite some time now. I took some time off of doing the extendeds, but the extendeds are back now. So all the details for that will be linked in the description box below, where we're going to be talking about you and your person, okay? Now, even if you don't have a person, this could be, just energies that you are engaging with. Just remember that no person is an island. We all have energies and, things that we engage with. So it's really important for you to be aware of these things that may be coming into your life. So in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and I'm going to pull some advice to see what is going on for you. So these cards that I'm using, they're super intuitive cards. So your reading is going to be very intuitive, okay? I'm not just going to focus on the actual cards, but what is actually energetically what I'm feeling, okay? So let's talk about the recent past. So in the recent past, these are the cards that you got, okay, in the recent past. And this is a cat tarot deck that I'm using. So yeah, so in the recent past, there was a lot of this, I feel like there was this bored energy that you had where you just weren't really into something, okay? This could have been a specific person. It could have been a specific, activity that you were doing here in the past. Something here triggered you, okay? It triggered you. It made you feel maybe bored. It made you feel almost as if you had to express yourself or fight for something here that you wanted here in the past. I also feel in the past that something here started to drift away from you, like it started to fall away from you, okay? So whatever the situation was here in the past, a lot of you were engaged in something that maybe you outgrew, maybe it just wasn't something that was in alignment with you anymore here in the past. And at one point, I feel there was some pressure that you felt, right? This feeling of pressure, like somebody may have been pressuring you into doing something, or you may have felt forced to do something here in the past. And as time went on, you started to feel that this thing started to drift away. Now, if you are an Aries, sun, moon, or rising, you have, let's say you're a rising Aries, you have Saturn retrograding in your 12th house. So there's definitely something behind the scenes in your life that has been very challenging. It's been very hard to maybe face the situation, and you're slowly realizing, this is a private thing that you're going through. You're slowly realizing that there's something here that you need to maybe let go of. And it's very tiring. You're going to realize whatever the situation is in your life, it's just super draining. It's super tiring. And a lot of you are just really just ready to let it go. This is what you don't see coming. The fact that something here is boring and now it's just a game for you, really. So this is what I see happen for you in the past. In the present moment, okay, you have the Temperance, the King of Swords, and you have this card with the cat with the bird in the cage. So this is quite interesting because, in the present moment, many of you feel that there was a situation maybe in the past that you needed to get out of, that you had an opportunity to get out of or leave or disconnect. There's a caged feeling here in the present moment, this feeling of like, I feel trapped, or I feel like I want to get out of this situation. Okay, maybe you're trapping somebody here, but I feel like this is more or less you're experiencing this. The good thing here is that even though something feels like it's slowing you down, or it feels as if you can't release yourself from it, the good news here is the King of Swords is here. So a lot of you are learning how to release yourself from something. I'm really getting, some of you feel stuck in a career that you just don't want to do anymore. Maybe how you make money, you want that to change. There's a shift here, okay? And this Mercury retrograde in the month of November, it is going to be starting off in Sagittarius. So really the energies now, they're saying, hey, I'm giving you an opportunity to get rid of this situation or release yourself from the situation. It is going to require you to be very logical, to really think, using your mind here, thinking, being logical in that aspect. So there's something here that's taking time with the temperance. It's taking time for you to release yourself from it and to really move on, okay, from it. Now, one of the things that's really important that you need to know with the King of Swords is something in your life that's been really difficult is going to require you to be logical. It's going to require you to use your mind instead of maybe your emotions or your feelings, because to get out of the situation, to release yourself from it, whether it's releasing yourself from maybe a toxic person, releasing yourself from maybe a job that just isn't in alignment with you anymore, or just releasing yourself from this, it's almost as if some of you have like a very fixated mind when it comes to certain things. Like you believe certain things, and that may be the reason why you feel trapped, right? So changing the way you think, applying logical perspectives to release yourself from a particular situation is going to be key in the present moment, okay? Don't feel like you're trapped in the present moment, because whatever you're feeling in the present moment, it's temporary with the temperance here, and it's just going to require you to be more logical. And I'm going to get more information on this when I get more cards to clarify. So for you, Aries, what's happening for you in the near future? In the near future, there's a huge opportunity that's coming in for you. A lot of you don't see this opportunity. A lot of you are like, this can never happen for me. I don't feel like this is going to take place for me. Somebody is going to hand you an opportunity, and you may be in a very melancholy energy when this opportunity comes in. You may be like, whatever, I don't believe it, right? Because a lot of you have been fighting for a very long time to get out of a situation that you've been in for quite some time, and you just want it to end. So I feel that there's going to be a new opportunity coming in for you, but it's going to require you to be very structured and organized. And by the end of November, Saturn is going to be entering into your sign. So this is huge, okay? This is saying the opportunities are there. They're going to come in for you, but you also need to make sure that you're open to opportunities, and also make sure that you believe in these opportunities, because some of you just don't believe in these opportunities. Like you literally don't believe that you are worthy of them. And this is something that you need to change. You need to change the way you think, right? How worthy you feel. Now, some of you, if this is about love, I feel you're going to be attracting somebody. It could be a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. I'm getting Capricorn really strongly here. You're attracting somebody who has abundance. They have the ability to be abundant, to give to you, to provide for you, to help you in some way, shape, or form. But the opportunity that's coming in for you, it is somebody here who's really attracted to you, or you're attracted to this person. So as the weeks go, the more we get closer to the end of the year, there is an opportunity here for you to attract somebody great into your life. This is what I'm seeing. So let's just do some clarification. I'm going to pull some more cards, and we're going to see what the message is here for you. Okay, so bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups. So really what you don't see coming is the fact that there's so much love and abundance that's coming in from somebody. There's a huge opportunity that's coming in for you in November. And even though November is this kind of sleepy month where everybody's like, oh, it's Mercury retrograde, I don't want to make any efforts. That is the time when opportunities are going to come in for many people, because something here is being restructured. And that restructuring that's taking place is actually giving you an opportunity to prepare for the changes that are coming in. I do feel somebody is going to come in and bring clarity into your life. So if there's been a lack of clarity, let's say you've been dating someone or you've been dealing with someone for quite some time, the reason why this person's maybe found it very difficult to express love to you, or just express how they feel in general, is because the timing hasn't been right. But the good news here is that in the month of November, there's going to be clarity that comes in regards to a situation that you've been dealing with. So in the recent past, there was a lot of delays when it came to opportunities, like starting new things were delayed. Maybe you started something and it didn't really go the way you thought it would go. So a lot of you in the recent past, you may have been dealing with a lot of indecisiveness, indecision, mentally, logically, in terms of things. So somebody here could have been delaying things, right? And I don't feel this is you. I feel that, just people that you were dealing with here in the past, they may have promised you something and, they just didn't bring that full feeling of confidence here, in the past, right? And this is why many of you felt tired. You felt that there just wasn't this level of fulfillment here in the past. In the present moment, things are really in your control. This is what the cards are saying. They're saying, hey, like, you have control over the situation. You have an opportunity here to make a decision, to release yourself from something, to disconnect from something. You have the power with the Magician here. When you start to shift the way you think, and it's a choice, many of you have a choice to either remain thinking small or to shift the way you're thinking into a bigger way of thinking. Once you do that, you're going to see how many opportunities you have. You have so many opportunities in the month of November. But these opportunities are only going to show up when you shift your focus, the way you think, the way you operate. This is definitely a month to shift your focus and start planning. I wouldn't say that this is a month to really take action. Even though you're going to feel in the first few weeks of Mercury retrograde, you're going to feel, I want to take action. I want to do this. Unless you've planned something, way in advance, I wouldn't recommend starting anything new now. But now is a good time to plan stuff, right? To plan your choices, your options, your decisions. So this is what I see in the present moment. There's a message here of start making decisions in your mind of what you want and start shifting your focus and believe that you're worthy of stuff. Some of you don't think you're worthy of something, and this is why it hasn't come in. Now, if this is about love, some of you have been dealing with somebody who either you've been treating this person as an option or they've been treating you as an option. And the way to get over this situation is to recognize your worth, okay? Recognize that you are worthy of somebody who can support you, love you, cater to you. But it's going to start with you releasing yourself from that limiting belief. This is the main message here for the month of November for you. Now, in the near future, things shift for you because you come to a realization about things that are not working in your life, okay? Some of you have been dealing with somebody who's a user. Like they just come, they use, they take advantage of the situation. Or you may feel that, you maybe have been doing this to people. But either way, if you've been dealing with somebody who's been using you, taking advantage of you, you're going to quickly come to the realization that something is not a part of your destiny. I see you just becoming more aware of something here. You're becoming more aware of it, okay? Whereas before, you may have been overlooking things, you may have been ignoring things, but something here comes to your attention where you may say, this doesn't align with me anymore. I feel like it's not really pouring into me. When you do something and you just feel drained or you don't feel that it's equal or you don't feel that it's supporting you, a lot of you are coming to this realization in the near future. And I feel this is what this retrograde is doing, especially when it moves into Scorpio and it aspects Saturn in your 12th house. Once Saturn enters into your sign, you're going to realize, I need to be more serious with myself. I need to be more serious with people. A lot of you haven't been setting boundaries, okay? Where by the end of November, you're starting to set boundaries. You're like, no, I'm going to set boundaries when it comes to the situation because I feel this is the right thing to do. And by you setting boundaries, you are speaking to the realm, okay? We're magic beings, right? Everything that we do, it happens in the realm. So, the star is connected to the realm. The star is connected to our goals, our wishes, our dreams, our healing process. Many of you are disconnecting from someone, you're disconnecting from something or someone in the near future because it's not in alignment with your goals. It's not in alignment with what you want. And because you start to realize this with the judgment, this is what is happening in the near future, you're realizing something big here. That's when a bigger and better opportunity comes in. So when the opportunity comes in, a lot of you are going to say, I don't trust this. I don't believe it's in alignment with me. What if it's a lie? What if it's not true? Because you've been hurt so many times. But what you have to realize is there's a shift coming in. And once Saturn enters into your sign, it's all about the effort that you make, the effort that you put in, the structure, the organization, the responsibility that you take for yourself instead of expecting that from someone else. When you start to shift your focus, there is going to be somebody here who sees you. I feel like this is going to be somebody here who is going to give you love. They're going to support you. They're just going to be somebody who, is in alignment with you, right? Instead of you attracting these users or people who are just wanting something from you. So, there's a major shift that's happening for you. This is what I'm seeing. Let's pull some advice. What is the advice for you? What's the advice? Okay, 3 cards. You have the Queen of Wands, the 10 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. So in your biggest piece of advice here, what's coming in for you, first of all, new love is coming in, a new opportunity is coming in, something that you love and you enjoy doing is coming into your life. Start thinking big. Stop thinking small. Stop thinking that you are not worthy. Stop thinking that, you're not worthy of new love. Stop thinking you're not worthy of money, abundance, success. Like, you need to shift your focus. This is the biggest piece of advice for you. The Queen of Wands is here, and the Queen of Wands is you. And over the next couple of weeks, you're going to start to realize the passion that you have inside of you, the dreams, the wishes, the goals, the things that you want to achieve in your life. In order for you to truly maximize the potential that you have within yourself, you need to believe in yourself. This is something that you've been lacking for a very long time. You need to shift your focus. You need to envision new love coming in if that's what you want. You need to envision how the money is coming in if that's what you want. Recognize you need to feel worthy within yourself. Your passion, the things that you feel connected to, the things that you love, the things that you enjoy, it's time to take action on those things. Even though November is not really a month to take action, it's a month to start using your mind. And this is what I mentioned in your reading. Start to think about these ideas, start to envision these ideas, start to create a vision board, start to really, immerse yourself in this feeling of abundance. Once you do that, what's going to come in for you is going to surprise you. It's going to shock you. You're going to realize that everything that you've wanted from, last month, a year ago, 2 years ago, however long it's been, it's finally going to come in for you because you're not ignoring the passion inside of you. Stop ignoring the passion inside of you. Act on it, feel it, live it. Don't hold yourself back anymore. When you start to do that, that's when the things that you truly believe you deserve come into your life, okay? So Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning into this, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.